Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best hybrid post scorer. Now, this post scorer is going to be dominant inside, obviously, because it's a post scorer, but it's also going to be able to shoot the mid-range and the three-point shot. And on top of that, it's going to be a very solid rebounder. Elite rebounder, to be honest with you. A very elite or good defensive player and very athletic, which is kind of crazy to say the least. But before I show you the build, make sure you like and subscribe. Help me hit 620 subs. I would really appreciate it. Leave a comment down below if you have any builds you want me to make, any players you want me to create in the builder. I'll find the best build for any player you want. Make sure you like the video, like I said, and let's just hop in. Obviously, you want to be a center. You want to be 7 feet tall, 246 pounds, and a 7'7" wingspan, which is one of the biggest bonuses. I will say, after playing the game, wingspan really helps. There's a couple things that really help in this year's game. But starting off, you want to, obviously, you're a post scorer. So starting off, most important attribute, 94 close shot. Now, if you ever want to use your +5 cap breaker, this is a spot where you can use it and get it to 99. It's up to you, though. The build is a little bit... you have some preference. You have some choices you can make, and I'll show you what I mean by that. But your driving layup, you want to put it to 48. Your driving dunk, you have to put it to 68. Now, you'll be able to make some nice dunks from that, but it's not your biggest strength. Now, your standing dunk, you want to put it at 80. Now, although technically 90 standing dunk is preferred, 80 is really good, especially with this type of build where you're both in and out. You can dominate on the outside. If you want to play a catch and shoot, you can play the catch and shoot. If you want to go in the post, you can dominate in the post. Post hooks are really OP. The drop step layup is very OP right now as well if you want to try that out. So don't worry about the standing dunk. 80 is good enough. I mean, personally, I have a 75. And anytime I get the ball inside the paint, I standing dunk very easily. So just want to point that out. Post control, you want to put it at 90 so you can get hook specialist on Hall of Fame. If you want to use your max +1 here, definitely you want hook specialist on legend is pretty OP, to be honest with you. Now your mid range, you want to put it exactly to 78. This gets you set shot specialist on silver and post fade phenom on silver. Now to me, in my opinion, set shot specialist alone on silver is worth it. This is one of those badges that if you want to spot up, especially with the lower 3-point shot, definitely worth it. You know, the extra investment. Speaking of your three-pointer, you want to put it exactly to 76. Not the greatest, but I will say, if you learn how to use the rhythm shooting, you get your dead eye or your lethal hotspots, and you play with a good teammate with some decent dimer, and dimers is very easy to get up to Hall of Fame this year. You know, to be honest with you, most point guards should have a Hall of Fame because it's a tier 2 badge for every build, and it's very easy to get it up. Just want to point that out. Now your free throw, 79. Also, you know, if you need good jump shots, let me know. I'll put some in the comments down below. Just ask for them because I might forget. Just want to point that out. Now, the passing accuracy, you want to put this exactly to 75. This elevates you a little bit. Most guards or most bigs can't pass the ball or can't shoot, or they have a liability. This build really doesn't, which is a bonus. Also, I was wrong in my last video. You do not need a 75 passing accuracy to get the Paulo Banchero passing style. You can get that with 70, but 75 gets you break started on silver, so it's just worth going to 75 in my opinion. Now, interior defense, you want to put it to 74. This is where it has a little bit of a weakness. It's not the greatest interior defense, but you will be able to play defense. Don't worry about it. Trust me. Now, your perimeter defense, I put it at 62. I don't remember exactly why. I think I have to put it to 62, but I'll come back to it. Now, your steal, you have to put it at 60. You get interceptor on bronze. Interceptor this year is very OP, especially with long arms. Just time the pass, you're gonna get a couple steals a game. I don't even have a steal rating on mine. I think my steal rating is a 26 right now, and I get a bunch of steals on the passing lane. Kind of too OP. They probably need to nerf it, but that's beside the point. Now your block, I recommend you put it to 88 for high flying denier, which in my opinion is a very solid badge, and you can get it on Hall of Fame if you use your tier 2 +1. Which is pretty amazing in my opinion, but that's beside the point. Now, your offensive rebound, this is where you go elite. You want to go to 94. Now, if you want to use your cap breakers here to get that 99 offensive rebound, it is worth it. I will say I made a defensive rebound first build. I regret it because offensive rebound attribute, you don't even need to get good positioning. Your player will tip it out of their hands and take it from them, which is insane, by the way. That is ridiculous. I don't know if that should be in the game, but I mean, it makes offensive rebounding attribute more worth it, so I can't complain. Now, defensive rebound, 80. That's good enough, especially with the box out you're going to get. Just learn how to time it. If you get legend rebound chaser, if you get cap boost. And also, a lot of the takeovers, boost your defensive rebound if you need help there, or they boost your 3-pointer, for example. I think it's called Glass Gunner. Yeah, Glass Gunner is one of the best takeovers in the game. Just recommend that one, in my opinion. But here's another thing. A post scorer with 70 speed is insane. I don't know if I've ever been able to make a post scorer with 70 speed. Now, strength-wise, 91, which is amazing. I'm like, wow, you get brick wall on Hall of Fame. If you use the max +1, you get post powerhouse on gold. And I know you say, well, hey, it'd be better if it was higher strength. Yes, but this is a hybrid post scorer, not a pure one, right? A pure post scorer is a little bit different. This one you can do a little bit more. I recommend these type of builds if you have different play styles, or if you play the rec with friends or whatever, and one day they might need you to spot up. They might need you to go in the post because you have a matchup problem, or if they need you to be agile enough to play defense. Now that, in my opinion, makes this build valuable, the ability to play defense in multiple positions, and you even get an 83 vertical. Now, why did I put the 83 vertical? Well, I think vertical is very valuable in my opinion. Now, technically speaking, you could drop it because you don't need it to 83. The only reason I did it is because of offensive rebound. I plan to use the cap breakers on this, which will unlock Pogo Stick on Hall of Fame, which, from my experience, Pogo Stick is an absolutely S-tier badge. If you're a center, you need Pogo Stick, because a lot of times you can test a shot and your player jumps, and if the other player has a better Pogo Stick, he'll get the rebound right away, which just puts you in an endless loop of contesting, not being able to get the rebound until they make a shot. So like I said, Pogo Stick, 100% worth it. Now, you all have a weird name inside the arc, Board Hunter. It's a weird name, to be honest with you, but you are going to be able to shoot the 3. Like I said, if you use the rhythm shooting and you learn how to use or if you just learn how to play with good teammates, or I mean, if you have good teammates, or you get your posts, your hot spots, you'll be fine. This year it's a lot harder to shoot. So if you can shoot 36, 38, maybe even 40%, which is very plausible, to be honest with you, especially with the rhythm shooting, you'll be perfectly fine. But that's not where your value is. Your value is that if they need a bucket, they can give it to you in the post, and you can go get it whenever, right? And you cannot, they can never guard you with any small players, because you'll dog them. You'll, drop step into, you know what I mean. I don't even have to be specific. Now, in terms of animation, one of the motion styles that I need to try, and I saw it in the builder, is Day Run Sharp. Now, I don't know if it's good, because again, a lot of the motion styles may be good for like sprinting, but bad for animations in terms of running. I recommend you try out Darren Sharp. If you move fast, try it. Pascal Siakam also moves very quickly. There's a lot of this is one of the things that's going to take a while, but if you're into it, make sure you use the motion styles, because we need to find the best one, and it's just going to take some while. So I recommend you try Darren Sharp. In terms of animations, the post hook, I've had success with Pro and Kareem. Those are the 2 that I recommend. I don't know what happened to the Joel Embiid one. I don't know if it's in the game still. I don't know when you unlock it, but I recommend Pro and Kareem. Now, Kareem, technically speaking, should be the most overpowered, but it's not. But I mean, if you want to try it, go ahead and try it. Post fade, I'm using Kevin Durant because I like the animation, but there's multiple post fades. Now, in terms of other shots, is your dunk style. Now, here's the cool part about dunks, and I'll show you guys in a second. You do get the pro standing big man contact dunks, which is pretty cool. You get some pretty good animations, to be honest with you. Even you get Dwight Howard, which is a very good dunk package. I think Dwight is the best out of the 3 that you unlock. And then on top of that, you get some easy basic one-handers. You even get one tomahawk dunk, which is the big man tomahawk stuff too. So you don't get the greatest animations, but again, this is a post score. I'm planning to make more of a slashing type of paint piece, because one thing I know now is height, although important, does not matter as much as attributes. So if you make a smaller build with great attributes, you might be able to pull it off. Obviously, against post scorers, height definitely matters, which is why this is a hybrid type of build. Now, that's the end of the video. I don't really want to waste your time. I'll show you guys a jump shot that I recommend, I guess, while we're at it. If you made it this far, you deserve it at this point. Andre Drummond is the jump shot that I've been using recently, just because it's a lot smoother. It's not as fast as Missy, I forget his name, man. But I've been using Andre Drummond, if I can find it. Yeah. Andre Drummond with Kevin Durant. I know it's hard to believe, but yes. Andre Drummond with Kevin Durant. And, it's going to take a while. Wait, if I just, no, can't even change it. That's insane. Let me find Durant really quickly. He's right here. This is a jump shot that I've been using recently. You know, Kevin Durant and Andre Drummond, you only need a 71 three-pointer, and you can use it on push. It's a very fast jumper, very easy to time, very smooth animation. Just go straight up and down. This is a jumper that I recommend if you guys want to try it out. And if maybe, you know what, let me, okay. You know what, I'm going to make some animations, and then I'm going to go into like the little work, and I'll test it. If not, thank you guys for watching. Jesus loves you. God bless you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. But